Two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yellow, I'll go on, 80. You. And Nicholas.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. That one 28 yards on the ground. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said, write down the word vision for him. And it was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Mahomes now on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Y'all gotta be there. Y'all gotta be there.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Green, you got the whole middle.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. But they need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Watson escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. We're scoreless after 1.
I can pick you up next.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson.
Oh.
With a catch made by Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it with Johnson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. 36, 36.
Like it.
24.
From the red zone now, Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the 1st.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
That's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, here's Watson, rolling to his right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. So they went for 2 and failed.
I gotta
they didn't use
somebody
PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. They run on first down with Jackson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a third down.
Hey, just get everything in the middle. I got
here
all
is
this
the
right
37
here.
on third down.
Just make sure they don't get them little drags.
45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, my God. What's wrong?
And is Kittle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Let's go, D.
No, Ray, get off on red. Get off on red, man.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 45, 45, 45.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's just running. So he's running the time up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Strip that ball.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Now whistles and a timeout.
I thought he was
going to
do that.
3 seconds left in the first half.
I'm talking about. Oh. That's us who called it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
To throw again on second down. Watson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Watson. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Watson. First out to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The end result, 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
My diamond BBS.
On first down, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Go, go, go. 48,
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball in the option, but not there. I mean, you just saw exactly why.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start here with Jackson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Check.
No run call here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Open man is Michael
Why
Thomas.
is he burned?
The 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown,
Why is he
Seattle.
burned like that?
Michael Thomas, 89 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Watson on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 30. And at the end of any stretch,
my
comes loose.
God,
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play.
Man, bro, you trying to play conservative all game, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. We should have been putting up. Man, I let them score. Don't do that, nigga.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Be scared and
Gotta
stuff.
figure now after getting that turnover,
Bruh,
they're
put
just
up
going to be
50,
happy to
bro.
keep
I
the
already
ball
put
on
up
the ground,
50.
right?
This is
They're
where
on the clock
covering
out.
the football,
It's
taking
boring.
care of the ball, all the ball security
this shit
terms that
fun.
have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They
I don't
gain
know
of
why
28
one of y'all not
yards there and
outside.
give them the 1st down.
Check.
On 1st down, Jackson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Watch the out route. Get on the other corner and watch the out route.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know what the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, it's Jackson, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down Broadway. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I don't look drags, bro.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Watson now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory, and I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Now I'm giving you a short route so we get the 1st down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man. Complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved
them.
Now they got to get to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Watson.
Well. No. Quit looking at himself.
Physical play on the football there.
Look at me right there. He ran right with him. I'm wide open in the
field as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Watson.
Where?
Got a man. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out.
Oh my God! I had the touchdown.
He'll get 10 there.
I had the touchdown.
2nd down. And now he stops it with a spike at 8 seconds.
God, I had the touchdown.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Run the ball. Look at the hole. Look at the hole.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Chris Johnson with 5 seconds left. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen?
Good shit.